I am so happy to say it is getting hot outside. So the good thing is that it's getting hot outside. The bad thing is you might not want to be turning on the stove in the oven and getting all hot and having to wash dishes, so we got a solution for you. Sandi Richard, she knows how to do it. Without a big mess. How have you been?
I have been great. How have you been?
You know what? I've heard you've been really great. I've heard you actually had a new addition to your family. So this is another granddaughter.
Yes.
A granddaughter. How many grandchildren do you have?
Granddaughters.
Oh, that's
Third
sweet.
granddaughter and our fourth granddaughter's coming in a month.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Hello, they're so
The world
gorgeous.
needs more girls. So check this out.
And
It's
she's
Ron
beautiful.
with baby Olivia.
Oh, okay, you're gonna make me cry.
She's beautiful.
Don't start me crying
Sandi.
right now.
Oh my gosh. So you got to go out there for a couple of days and hang out with your new baby. And I heard that there was a picture of you with the baby, but you refused to have us have it on the show. That's what Ron told us. Ron's like, she won't let us show it on City Line. That's fine.
Not true. Not
That's
true.
fine.
But that is one of my favorite pictures
That is
with Ron.
beautiful.
She is beautiful. Olivia James.
You have a very rich life, my friend.
I have a very rich life.
You do. And that's the thing about having a lot of kids. Like, I want all those kids. I don't want the work. How do I do that?
And here's the
How
deal.
do I be Brad and Angelina about it? Like, just get me the kids and the nannies. Like, I want them all, but I don't want to deal with it.
And here's, I got to tell you something honestly.
Yeah.
It's worth it if you have a lot of kids. You know why?
Why?
I would skip
cook for you?
children. I would skip children and go directly to grandchildren.
Yes.
Do not pass
Yes,
go.
I hear that.
Or pass go or whatever.
Okay,
that
so
is.
speaking of taking the easy
Yes.
way out, we're going to make some recipes that are going to not cause a lot of mess. You're going
Yes.
to be able to, you don't have to wash a lot of dishes when you're done, and you're not going to create a lot of heat.
That's
which is
right.
what we don't want to do in the hot weather.
Yes, and you know, one thing that I really notice is a lot of people love the food trucks. Why?
Yeah.
It's because it's an alternate to expensive eating. People want to be outside. They do not want to cook at home.
Yeah.
So what I want to show you here today is we're going to use 4 different methods where there are no pots and pans involved.
Amazing.
No cleanup.
So
Isn't
good.
that nuts?
No, I'm sold.
Okay, and we're going to start with one of my favorite things, and that's a heavy-duty foil.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to do a food truck version of, you are going to do a food truck version of a grilled cheese sandwich.
I love grilled cheese.
So you know how nowadays they're just so different. Anything goes with grilled cheese. So here's what you're going to do. This is a Granny Smith maple, sharp cheddar, and bacon.
Grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So what you're going to
is
do
sharp.
is you are going to drizzle a little bit. Now notice I've got, here I'll give you that. Notice you've got butter on the other side.
Yep.
Now I want the butter to be on, facing down.
Yeah, that's how
my
I do
foil.
it. And drizzle this on the bread?
Drizzle it all over the bread just a little bit. And what I'm
Okay.
going to do is I'm going to cut up a Granny Smith into little teeny weeny thin pieces.
Okay.
Now you're going to put on one side only, you want to put some cheddar.
All right.
And you really want to pile it on nicely there because you want it to melt up and be nice and gooey and hold all this stuff together.
Ooh, I have no problem with that. I love the fact that we've really upped the cheese that we put on our grilled cheeses as well, right? None of that processed cheddar that we grew up with, the
Remember that?
processed cheese
When I-
slices.
when I
I
was-
still like those, by the way.
When I was
But
young-
apparently they're so wrong. I like them.
When I was young, I remember that. My mom, the grilled cheese sandwich consisted of an old iron, that would press it, 2 thin slices of bread, and 1 little piece of
Processed cheese.
Processed cheese.
That cheese lasts forever.
Yes.
Ever
okay.
and ever.
So now what we're going to do is I'm going to break this in half, and I'm going to put 1 half on one side. Now what I like to use is I like to use the cooked bacon that you buy that way.
Okay.
And the reason I like to use that is because all the fat has kind of gone out of it. So the rest just cooks up while you're grilling.
Okay.
Now here's why heavy foil is so cool for these. Number 1, you can throw it away, which I love.
Yeah.
So now that this butter side's up on this side, butter side's down on that side, what we want to do is we want to create a flat side on both sides. So what you're going to do is you're going to seal this here, but you're going to leave some vents. And why you want to do that is because when you make a grilled cheese sandwich, you want this on the barbecue, medium heat.
Yeah.
Okay? This goes down, and you can flip it easily. So
And you want
just
it to be
take
able to
and flip
vent
it.
a little bit, have some air going on.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So you want air going on, but also at the same time you want some steam because you want that cheese to just melt beautifully and get all in there.
Oh, good stuff.
So that's one thing, and we have it right over here. So you can see how absolutely stunning it looks.
That looks so good.
And notice
I've
what I
never
have
met
it
a
on?
child that doesn't love a grilled cheese sandwich. So this is almost like the adult version. You can
Yeah.
do this for the grown-ups and do the simple one for the kids.
Yeah, and I've got a paper plate. Now a lot of people are saying, oh, bad environmental paper paper plate. Listen, here's the deal. In the summer, if you're eating out, believe me, they're throwing away a lot of stuff at those restaurants, okay? So let's not fool ourselves. If you're gonna eat at home and have healthier versions, it's not so bad of an option.
Okay,
So
all right.
here's some other things I wanna point out. These are fabulous to use in the summer. And what this is it's just the fresh pasta. This is
Right.
stuffed with some pesto and grilled chicken.
Yep.
All you have to do, put it in a bowl, boiling kettle over top. It softens them for 4 minutes, and you can do things like this. You just use these little pie plates, throw it in with some sauce, cottage cheese, and guess what? You've got a beautiful,
so
fast
you made that.
lasagna
That's those in
with
there.
those just
Oh, that's
layered in
smart.
there. So we don't have to boil pasta, heat up the
Yeah.
house. Grill cage. If you don't have a grill cage, get a grill cage. People,
What
they
can you
are
do with a
amazing.
grill cage?
You can make wings, and they're so easy to flip. You can
those are
grill
good.
ham. You can grill chicken, and it's just, you don't have a lot of hassle. It's really easy to flip.
Okay.
And last, my favorite is cedar planks.
This makes some really good tasting
It does.
salmon.
Hey, let me move that so you can kind of lift that up.
Yeah.
So it's not just salmon, though. A lot of people don't realize that the cedar planks are fabulous for chicken. They're fabulous for anything.
Yeah.
The key is you got to soak them.
Yes.
You got to make sure you soak them so that the steam in the barbecue creates the cedar flavor in whatever food you're using.
Right.
What's the beautiful part about this? It's your serving platter.
Ah, two
Right?
in one. Now, what do you do with that when you're done?
It's discarded.
It's discarded.
But you know
so
what I
this
do?
is,
is
natural
I wrap,
material.
Yeah, I wrap them up and I just use them when we're having our little fire outside.
Oh, that's
Right,
smart.
'cause it's got the cedar flavor and
Yeah,
or
reduce,
the
reuse,
cedar
recycle.
smell. Reuse,
So all great
recycle.
ways that you can cook and beat the heat. We're going to
Beat
put
the heat.
the grilled cheese recipe on our website. That is cityline.ca.
And it's so awesome.
Very nice. Congrats on the baby.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
Thanks.